All rise. Pastor Hudson will lead the word of the invitation.
Let's pray. Dear God, we thank you for this day. Thank you, as we say many times, for the freedoms we have to come together and discuss parts of business for our city without fear. Thank you for that. Lord, we take a moment to think of the families and think, Pastor, Lord, be with each of these families that have lost a loved one. Comfort them. Lord, be with the municipalities that are dealing with this well. Lord, be with the firemen and policemen that had to respond and see such horrific things, PTSD that could come with this. Lord, be with our nation. You would heal us during this time. Lord, be with us tonight in this meeting. We thank you for your many blessings. In your son's name we pray.
Amen.
Eric, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dr. Faulkner, will you have the roll call, please?
Linda Bowles. Jim Hughes.
Here.
Connie Thompson.
Present.
Greg Wolf.
Here.
Ray Hudson.
Here.
Doug Fleshman.
Here.
Mike Scipio.
Here.
Steve Arden.
Quorum being present, I declare the August 5th, 2019 meeting of the Dunbar City Council in order. First item on the agenda is review and approval of the minutes of July 15, 2019 council meeting.
I move we approve the minutes of the July 15, 2019 council meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I make an amendment to it on page 2 of 3. Mentions a sentence from last time. Mayor Cunningham noted his special relation is on vacation this year. Oh, we can just correct that to this week.
No, everybody perceived you were off for a year.
Yeah, they can come hang out. I'll second motion.
There's been a motion by Councilman Fleshman to approve the minutes of the July 15, 2019 council meeting. It was seconded by Councilman Scipio with the notation for correction on page 2. Last paragraph changing year to week. Further question, comment? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a presentation by the Dunbar Runners Club. I believe they have their state director here with them also. If you all would come forward. Come on, ladies.
Wow, I'm fine like that.
Come on your side,
They are mine.
We are members of the Dunbar Women's Club. It is GFWC, which stands for General Federation of Women's Clubs, which was federated in 1904. Dunbar Club has been a member for 81 years, so we're very proud of our service. We're very, very fortunate, and we love Miss Pamela McCoy, who is our state president. And we're very honored that she came with us. We recently had a very successful fundraiser, which was through Grits Midway for Mother's Day. And thanks to the mayor, many of the council, many people here this evening participated, and we were really happy with the results of our fundraiser. And as a result, we would like to present the Dunbar Police Department with a little token of our appreciation for all of you guys do to work towards the emergency training. Okay. Sir. Turn it around.
I just want to briefly say something. Betty and I worked on Topic Blue class several months ago, and that was kind of just served the community emergency response team, kind of evolved out of that communication and the community partners. The first community partner we have in this, and we appreciate that. Look forward to working with you over the next October 3rd to December in our program. So thanks. All of you. Does anyone relay that there's cookies and refreshments downstairs?
I'll make one for me.
Chief, that's a large check, so you can't lose it.
Well, let me tell you a little story about the check. We are frugal with we're good stewards of our money. Rather than pay $50 for a big one, we can still do this, right? For economical.
Chief, I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about surge, where we're going with this, and what this is going to be resulting in.
Quite a few people know about it. We've been talking about it for a while, but the search, the community emergency response team is through FEMA. I know Betty's or Barbara's very familiar with it through FEMA. It's a civilian program, sponsorship, the state department, we're all sponsored. There's a couple of them in the state, but I believe ours can be the most active one as far as our communication we've already had with Gina and May. What's the name of the program? It's
Chief, West Virginia volunteer.
Yeah. And she's really excited about what we're doing with it. There will be applications tomorrow night at the National Night Out if you'd like to be involved in it. It's an 8-week program starting October 3rd. It's like search and rescue, some medical stuff in case there's an emergency response. Part of what the city will get out of it is when FEMA comes in, if you have an incident, the city's still on the hook for a lot of money. You can offset the money the city owes by volunteer hours. So if we have something like this, and maybe like Clinton, we document our volunteer hours, that equates into money that the city doesn't have to pay. So if you're interested, we'll see you tomorrow night, National Night Out, 6 to 8. Thanks.
Okay, next on the agenda, would Sergeant Mason come forward?
She won't get back.
Okay, are you ready for this? Yes, sir. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Adam Mason, do hereby certify that I have been duly promoted to the rank of lieutenant to the police department of the city of Dunbar, West Virginia, by Mayor William Cunningham on the 5th day of August 2019. And as such, I do solemnly swear I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the state of West Virginia, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the rank of lieutenant for the police department of the city of Dunbar, and I will obey all orders by the chief of police of the city of Dunbar or his representatives to the best of my abilities, so help me God. Or his representatives to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations.
That's great. Everyone else there.
Well, I just appreciate the opportunity. These past 8 years of great experience since Dunbar have been formative to me, my family, and I hope I can continue my progress with the city of Dunbar, with the police department. Again, thank you for the opportunity that you give.
Thank you.
Jared, come forward. I believe Mr. Warriors and Mr. Johnson are here also. And you can bring your wife with you. You get to stand with the chief here. Stand with you. Who you have over here is Chief of Police, Fire. He only is aspired to be a policeman.
Jeremy's a fireman now.
Get his name first. Mr. Johnson is Mr. Warriors, and they're on the Fireman Civil Service. And Jeremy is going to be replacing Mr. Fletcher who can serve on his own council. Okay, you ready? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jeremy Ball, have been duly appointed by the mayor and confirmed by council as a member of the Firefighters and Civil Service Commission.
As a member of the Firefighters Civil Service Commission,
To fill the expired term of Doug Fleshman that began March 25th, 2013,
March 25th, 2013,
and ended March 25th, 2019. Having been duly sworn by the undersigned authority, do solemnly swear that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold said office
to hold said office
as provided by the chapter, by the charter,
as provided by the
charter.
charter
Don't repeat everything. As amended of the city,
as amended of the city,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of said office
of said office
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
that I am not
that I am not
in any way
in any way
disqualified
disqualified
to hold said office.
to hold said office.
That's it.
Take away my pen.
Now, take a selfie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna skip item B on the agenda. They're not present to speak. That's fine. Next item on the agenda is invoices for payment.
Mr. Chairman, I so move that we pay invoices for this period totaling $184,870.91.
Second.
There's been a motion by Councilman Hudson to approve invoices totaling $184,870.91. Seconded by Councilman Fleshman. Any questions, comments? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is a resolution of the City Council.
This resolution is a budget adjustment on our general fund. Come July 1, when the new budget starts, we have to reconcile. And this year, we carried over, we said we were going to carry over $230,000 to make our budget balance. We end up carrying over $984,808. So therefore, we had to put it into other budgets, other departments, and we're doing a lot of improvements. We're working on several things, air conditioning for the rec center. We need to upgrade on our electric here at the city hall that's outdated. We've got some more street construction we're going to do. We also got some money, extra money to do some flooring down in our senior center, get a whole new floor put down there. We've also got to upgrade all of our computer systems in the clerk's office that's going to soon expire. And we have several other projects that's going on that we put this money to use for, which I'm glad that our mayor and our department heads really watched the budget last year so we could get some things done for our city. So our resolution is to make this a budget adjustment. We need a approval to accept it.
So moved. Second.
Okay. We don't have to do a roll call.
Well, I just want to, we have the roll call. Is there any other comments anybody wants to make? Or
Mr. Chairman, if I can speak to it again, echoing what the clerk has said, that we appreciate the mayor's office, clerk's office, and the department heads to work the day to keep things under control. And then also, as we shared earlier tonight, appreciate the finance committee working also to try to monitor and things, but it's the day-to-day that really is the biggest factor. And as the clerk also mentioned, these are all capital improvements, even software. We don't think of computer, but software and things that's not supporting anymore. So these are all capital improvements. We're not using this to add some new expense that could last 5-6 years down the road, because you never know from year to year how much your surplus will be. You have to be balanced, but that's it. So these are one-time expenses. So again, show appreciation, express appreciation, and so you know that's going for these type of causes.
Any further comments? Saying that, call.
Steve Arnott, I'm here. Mike Scipio,
Yes.
Doug Fleshman,
Yes.
Ray Hudson,
Yes.
Greg Wolf,
Yes.
Connie Thompson,
Yes.
Linda Bogus,
Yes.
Jim Hughes.
Yes.
The approval of the budget amendment has been accepted by council on a vote of 7 with 1 absent. So, motion carries, budget amendment approved. Next item on the agenda is approval to make repairs to the 2008 GMC dump truck.
Make a motion to approve, maintenance on the 2008 GMC truck by Charleston Fleet Services in the amount of $2,276.77. Second.
There's been a motion by Councilman Scipio to approve the repairs to the 2008 GMC dump truck in the amount of $2,276.77 by Charleston Fleet Services, seconded by Councilman Wolf. Any further comments, questions? Being none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Abstentions, none. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is approval to make repairs to the 2002 GMC garbage truck.
Make a motion to approve, 2002 GMC truck in Charleston Fleet Services in the amount of $2,774.90.
Second. There's been a motion by Councilman Scipio to approve the repairs to the 2002 GMC garbage truck in the amount of $2,774.97 by Charleston Fleet Services, seconded by Councilman Fleshman. Any further questions, comments? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Abstentions, none. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is approval of the bids for replacement of the Westmoreland Drive storm drain.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve the bid to TLC Contracting to replace the Westmoreland Drive storm drain in the amount of $888.
Second.
So,
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 8. I gotta start going with the 8.
there's been a motion by Councilwoman Bogus to approve the bids for the replacement of the Westmoreland Drive storm drain in the amount of $8,880 by TLC Contracting, seconded by Councilman Hughes. Any further comments or questions?
Mr. Chairman, just make a comment so everyone knows this and the next item were put out and had multiple bids. This is the lowest bid on both items.
further clarification? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is approval of bid for replacement of the Oak Chestnut Street storm drain.
I move that we give the contract to TLC Contracting in the amount of $7,400 to replace the Oak and Chestnut Street storm drain.
Second.
There's been a motion by Councilwoman Baltus to approve the bid award contract to TLC Contracting in the amount of $7,400 for replacement of the Oak Chestnut Street storm drain. Any further, seconded by Councilman Hughes. Any further clarification or comments? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. All those opposed, no. Abstentions, none. Motion carries. Okay, we'll get down to committee reports. I don't know what to call you now, Chief. I've already slandered you by calling the fire chief. Police chief.
Mayor, council, citizens, guests. We haven't had a council meeting since we finished our 5th annual police and fire academy. Thank you, everybody watching, everyone who participated, helped in that in any way. National Night Out tomorrow from 6 to 8 in front of the police department. Looks like it'll be better weather than we had last year. Remind everyone, school starts back Monday the 12th. We'll be doing some extra speed patrols and things in and around school zones, Carolina, Dunbar Avenue. Everywhere in Dunbar, there's a school bus stops, you should be stopping if you're going the opposite direction. Certainly, if it's a divided barrier that you would not need to stop, for instance, Route 60 in South Charleston, Spring Hill, you should stop there. If the bus is westbound, eastbound, there's 4 lanes there, all that traffic should stop. Unless it's a high barrier, you should stop. Be aware that that is a hard hit on your driver's license. Financially, points and 6 points, up to suspension of your license. School starts Monday the 12th. Do I have any questions? Thanks.
Chief Thornhill.
Sir, good evening, everyone. School zone, I'm glad you mentioned the school. Remember, as you're running through there, kids could be running in all directions, out of streets, in streets. Just keep a little closer eye than what you normally are. And the school zone lights that are on Myers Avenue are not controlled by the fire department. So if those things are off, call the Board of Education. The only one the fire department has any control over is out on Carolina Avenue at 20th Street. We do actually still maintain it. So if it's messed up, let me know. If the other ones are messed up, Board of Education. I had talked last week and we had some communication breakdowns with the water company, the fire department. I did receive a grant in the amount of $1,000 for purchase of a drone. And that will be used to identify, and we're going to use it to send into hazardous material areas. Any type of an area that we feel like that could put a fireman in danger, if we can send that drone in, gather information, that's what our plan is. That and search and rescue, we really don't know what all we can do with it until we start. We've never had that technology. Once I can make contact with the water company, then we'll try to get them in here and let them go more public. Fire department's busy with business inspections this month. We'll be finishing those up, going through all the businesses. If you see anything out of the ordinary that you think needs our attention, let me know. And most of all is our preparation for ISO. We have our evaluation on the 29th of this month. And I believe we're just a couple small little purchases of some lights and some salvage covers, and I think we'll be okay. As far as equipment, we're in pretty good shape. It's just a matter of getting the data put together in a form that they want. So you all wish us luck. the more luck you wish us, the better we do, the better it's going to be on your insurance. So we're doing everything we possibly can. And that's all I know. Very quickly. July's run report was 76 incidents in the city, bringing our annual total to 574 in the city, with 114 man hours of training logged in the 95-degree heat last month. So, with that, that's all I have, and I'll take anyone's questions. Yes, sir.
I have a comment. I'd just like to thank you and your fire force over at Dunbar Towers.
We had an interesting incident there last month. What was that last month, Saturday?
Just about every day or every other day.
We had one of our, what we would consider closer calls over there. That kind of woke us up a little bit. That's how that routine of the routine fire alarm, this one actually wasn't. So I'm glad we were able to get there and get taken care of.
Chief?
Yes, sir.
Was he trying to climb the ladder or anything?
I don't think, not that time. You have to watch.
I'm checking on you, sir.
Not that time.
I'm scared of heights.
Okay, Sanitary Board, Mr. Dawson.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, and citizens. We plan to be back up on 24th Street, trying to finish that up this week, and just doing general maintenance on calls that we get day to day. Any questions at this time, if anybody has any? Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Leachman, Building Inspector.
Mayor, council, citizens. You might have noticed we've been boarding up a lot of houses. We're going to keep boarding up a lot of houses. I hate to do that in neighborhoods because it kind of ruins the aesthetics of the neighborhood, but we can't keep having backpackers, a nice word for it, drug addicts breaking in places all the time. We've got some people here that have been looking at some trash piles for the last several weeks.
2 months.
2 months. We've got those, we're going to get those out of there this week. Scott doesn't know it yet. I can't take the people. We're on the two-story house will probably be boarded up next week. They just keep letting them out.
Not to have a barbecue.
That's what I've been working on. Those are getting added to our demolition list. I did get approved for another grant from DEP for the year. I'm waiting for them to approve last year's paperwork before we actually get it. But as soon as they've got loose with the money, we'll be knocking it out of the So that's all I've got right now. Thank you for questions. Y'all come back every week if you're not going to ask questions.
Public Works Director, Mr. Elliott.
Mayor, council, citizens, during the last month, we've been really busy. Go up to the Wine Cellar Park, there's a new fishing dock that was just finished today. We've been working on the potholes all over town, keeping up with as much grass as we can. We picked up 317 tons of trash in the heat. We put out on an average of 12 to 15 tons of blacktop every day that it was 100 plus. The steps on 16th Street have been poured, and the 12th Street bus stop over here has been poured. We're working on an alley over behind the Women's Club starting tomorrow. Well, they started it today. They'll finish it on Friday. And we're going to try to work Friday. So if you live or work in that area, avoid the alley behind the wall. The limbs have been piling up. I've got 2 guys going to start on those. They actually started today to try to get caught up on those. It's going to take a while because we had to leave those alone during the time we rented that machine. It was returned Friday. We're starting everything else. That's pretty much it. We'll be filling in the potholes that we've got milled out, hopefully here soon. Anybody has any questions, I'll take.
Scott, thanks for getting those lights fixed on the west one on the interstate there, and they made a big difference. Yeah, long time.
Okay, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mayor. We got the ice cream social coming up this Friday from 9 to 1 at the Dunbar Library. Everybody's invited. I got ice cream in. I got to go to Charleston this time, drive the block in town to get it. So that was good. That's Friday 9 to 1. I'll be cooking hot dogs tomorrow for a national night out. So come out, take a picture with me if you like. Also, this is the last week for the pool. Pool closes down on Sunday. I've looked at the figures today. We really exceeded last year's what we brought in. I've even looked at all the money we spent too. To me, I think it looks pretty good. Thanks to the PO system, I took it all track. I'm waiting on just one more invoice.
I'm gonna challenge you to go 4 days without buying something.
I can't. He does me for it. You won't count weekends. Fall Festival coming up next month, 20th and 21st. Wine Cellar Race will be on the 21st. We have also added, I've already got the course. Already marked the course out. I'll give it to all the police that need to know, the fire department. Trying to add something to it this year. So the people that does my timing and helps out with it are very excited about it. So that's going on. Literature's getting out and I'm putting it out on social media, on the internet and all. Other than that, we had our first rental today for the volleyball boat. And they've got to put it for 7 days already. So everything's set up and rolling in there. I don't have anything else.
I think, yeah, everybody needs to start going and visiting our parks on the weekend. If you went up to City Park, there was a huge reunion going up there this past Saturday. Wine Cellar Park was jammed with a big reunion there. West Virginia Paving there must have been 500 cars down at Shawnee.
That was at the break center.
Well, they also had it at Shawnee. That was somebody else down there?
Yeah, that was 4 separate rentals all down there, Shawnee. Wine Cellar, City Park, and the break center was all booked all week.
So you need to get out and look at the parks and what kind of condition they're in now. They're Public Works and the Recreation Department are pulled up together and they got everything really looking nice. And our goal is to make some more improvements between now and next year. 2021 is our 100-year anniversary, so we need to be getting things spruced up and planned for some big reunions and big events throughout the city in 2021. So that's what our goal is, and that's what everybody's accepted the challenge. The Public Works Department has stepped up and got the potholes taken care of. They've kept up with the garbage. They've been battling with equipment breakdowns, and they've managed to get all the work done. And we'll be receiving bids on the 15th for the street paving project, which has 22 different paving items throughout the city. So we're going to be doing another big paving project, hopefully next month sometime. So there's a lot of positive things going on, and we just need to keep up this pace and keep making positive steps. Get a few more places boarded up, maybe some more tore down. We start making a big change.
We're also gonna do some street repairs on the Payne between 19th and 20th, probably starting next week or so. Then we'll move through that area. It'll be the north-south alley, between 19th and 24th. That all done.
Public comments? Yes, Curtis?
Is there any indication if they're gonna get to start the streetscape on 14th and 16th? You sign that yet?
Next time you come to City Hall, come up the office. You know Mark Stover from the Highway Department, right? The guy that's been out there with the Highway Department overseeing the job. I'm gonna turn you loose on him.
You got him, Kurt.
You can tell him what you've seen.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. Anybody else? Mike, you-
Mr. White.
Oh, Eric.
I just want to thank Greg for all the help he's given me the last couple of weeks. Really appreciate it. Sharon, I really thank you for it. And Scott, what he's done an excellent job there this season. I'm vouch for that yet.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. Haynes, he brought us some well-needed water and pop. The parking lot was very hot.
That's the least we can do for you.
I just got a couple of questions. The marquee at Line Seller Park, have we done anything at all with the information sign or where you're going down there?
We're still working on it. They're putting actually together a commercial. It's almost about ready to start filming it.
No, I know about just the board.
Well, it's a kiosk, correct. We're not gonna, we're gonna wait until we get everything put together, then we'll present it for the council for approval.
What about the generator out inside? Have we done anything at all?
It's done. All right.
How about the meeting with the state road? I asked for a meeting with legislators for state road after I got one coming up.
So they're all legislative, they're all great.
All right. I'd like to express my gratitude to all the department heads for all of you've done through this extremely hot 3 or 4 weeks we've had, especially Scott. Scott has worked shorthanded for various reasons with his employees. I think he's done an outstanding job with what he's had, equipment shortage and everything. Also, the digital sign board, message board at Dunbar Avenue, 10th Street. That thing is so outdated and so decrepit. Is there anything we can do to get a new one, upgrade the computer system for it or something?
I think the chief can probably address that.
You cannot buy parts for it any longer through your manufacturer.
Right, I understand that. But
Now, what they told me was they can keep the cabinet and replace the actual digital readout on each side and new computer brains and everything inside, and keep our green cabinet and all that. That was one option, or replacing with the replace cabinet on. Either one of those are, I think that quote is probably 1.5 years, 2 years old now. That was around $13,000 to replace it.
But I think it's
So right now, anytime somebody wants something on there, sometimes I can get on there, sometimes I can't. Sometimes it just will not take it. And sometimes there's things on there I can't get on. We're having an event for a month ago, I can't get away. But it is just, I had the company actually come, the guy actually came and looked at it. And he told me what the problem is, but they do not even sell or replace the parts for that particular model. They offer to replace basically everything but the green cap. Those are options that, yes.
Y'all want to put that on the agenda for the next meeting?
I would like to place that on the agenda because I think it's one of the best information sources we have in the city.
I'll be more than happy to quote back to that.
No get replaced. Because it's all of our activities posted on there, the police department, fire department, you know, anything, just about anything that goes on in the city. We need it. And I think that's all I have to say.
It's been mentioned twice, but sometimes they say the third time sinks in. So tomorrow is the National Night Out from 6 to 8, correct, Chief? Those times. And it's always a wonderful time to bring kids out, for adults also, to get them interacting with the fire and police, to realize that they're friends we need out of this situation in our culture these days. And I'll take just a moment to indulge myself. This was my wife and I's 25th anniversary a couple weeks ago. We had a party Saturday, and some of you here were there, and I appreciate that. And I just want to say thanks to her for putting up with the big third century. I know. It's short and have fun.
Have nothing to see. I'll just say hello.
Yes.
Didn't realize how many people does watch our live, but I want to say hello to Randy down in Florida. He watches every council meeting. Hi, Randy.
See an old Dunbar person.
Old Dunbar person.
Randy too.
Randy Coombs.
Oh my God. Randy Kathy. Oh wow.
Hey, Doc, tell them hi.
Hi, Randy Kathy.
I just want to thank our department heads. Pool, I've been down there several times. Pool's been crystal clear every time. I know you're working about off. It looks good. And him and I have been running circles around the city. You know, just bear with us. We're doing everything we can. But it is getting better. And Eric and Sharon, you know, caring about your neighborhood, and it, you know, you're seeing it does work. Things are getting done, things are getting cleaned up. Appreciate your efforts. And rest of the department heads, and thank everybody for coming out.
I want to thank the Women's Club for what they did with the flower sale. It's very, very pretty flowers and a very good gift.
I'd like to remind everybody about the Neighborhood Watch program. Again, it's always the second Thursday of every month, so that'll be this coming up Thursday here at City Hall at 6:30. And also at the Women's Club, beautiful women. Thank y'all very much for what you do for the police department, what you do for the city. Thank y'all very much.
I have nothing this evening. And we're very excited. So.
Anything else for the good of the order? Being none.
Mr. Mayor, for the good of the order, if there is no other city business, I move that we adjourn this meeting. Second.
Meeting adjourned.